Good afternoon, guys. It's 4:32 p.m. and today is Friday, June 23rd, and we had a lot of back and forth price action. It was very ugly today. Okay. Now there were some trades later in the noon time, around lunch time, but it was lunch time, and I usually don't trade on Friday, but still I was managed to take one. But I'll talk about it. So in the morning it was very choppy. We decided not to trade. Even I got two failed trade in the morning. I lost 15 points, so I recovered it in the late noon and I was profitable again. But that was not the trading the way I wanted to do. But anyway, so overall stick with longs. This is the same statement as yesterday, so I'm not going to repeat, right? The buyers are there. Closing on Friday will confirm whether the pullback is over or price needs to go down more. For now, I would say pullback is over. That is what my assessment is as of now. But Sunday night and Monday morning price action will tell me more. Basically it will confirm the idea whether it is right or wrong. Now overnight, see, this is that. Now look at this statement today, right? It says overnight range is stuck between yesterday's high and low, and index is ES and NQ is holding it up higher, well above yesterday's low, while Dow and Russell were making new low. So now you can see two indexes are holding, two indexes are breaking down, right? So that's a bad situation. All four indexes are behaving differently. So consider below Globex low equal to sellers becoming active in all four markets. Below Globex low, okay? Above Globex low, it will be difficult to trade unless it breaks above Globex high. So all I am saying indirectly here, between Globex low to Globex high, it will be difficult to trade in that range. Trading will be difficult today, see? And if you want to skip trading today, you can. See, clearly I wrote it here, right? Still I ended up trading it in the morning. I tried it basically, But anyway, I end up losing 15 points in two trades, Usually I don't lose. But anyway, but then I recovered it later on. But that does not matter. See, recovery does not matter. I don't like to have a failed trade after doing lots of reading, right? But some days are like this, you have no control. And so if I have to just stick with the notes, I would have skipped it. It's just a mental stress, during that time, reading the price, not losing money, but reading the price, So, but anyway, if you want to trade, then you will have to work hard by lining up NQ, ES, Dow, all three, and internals to pull the plug, right? For NQ and ES, all the levels are important within yesterday's range for trading, right? So all the levels in that Globex high to low in between are important, and trading will be difficult, So Globex range, right? So which is this. This is the Globex range. Trading will be difficult in this range, right? Now you can see nothing achieved, right? Price went up in the morning, heavy chop, then down, then up. This up was lunchtime, then down again after lunch, then up, then down. See, nothing is achieved, right? It's a difficult price action. NQ, pretty much same story. So now in the morning, we don't know, right, whether it's going to be the day like this, choppy, difficult or not, right? It's a Friday, anything can happen. So in the morning we are ready to trade, but the moment we notice, right, that day is choppy, not doing anything, right, we stop trading basically. But by the time we stop trading, we may lose before that if the day is going to be choppy. We don't know in advance, right? But at least we have an idea that today could be the day, it's a skip day or whatever, right? A difficult day. So in the morning, since price was exhausted straight into this level, it was into preferred buyers area, straight down, right? So longs would be ideal here. But then if you look at this, right, it was holding here at 96, which was also yesterday's low, 96-93 area. Then it broke down hard and went straight into this support. So on the one hand, this is a support to buy. On the other hand, you would rather wait for short at 93-96, 4400, which is here, or 06. All are sellers area now, At the same time it's exhausted, so you can even buy here. So now there were two views, so you have to try which way price is going to go then, right? So while reading it, when of the open, yes, right, open right at this 84, right? So based on 1 hour time frame, same as NQ yesterday, this was a long setup, but then you have to have a larger stop. So we don't do trade 1 hour based settings, right? We have to wait for intraday setup in line with 1 hour, then we can go long. So here there is no trade, but when ES came down, say ES and NQ both in the morning, they were out of sync, so NQ was 930. If you look at here, 938 to 950, NQ was down. ES, if you look at it, it was also going down with it, right? But before 938, right, ES was up, NQ was holding. Like yesterday when NQ was going up, ES was holding. So at one point I thought, that ES will continue to go higher while NQ will give a discount buy, discount long. So, but in that process, NQ broke down below this low. So this is where NQ can do fail breakdown if ES is holding higher. Because look at NQ failed, came down below this low, ES did not. So it's a divergence, NQ is at discount. But now the question is, I cannot short here, knowing this is a preferred buyers. That is what we discussed in Discord. I said do not take short here, going with the flow. It may stop you out. If you want to short, you short at here in this 35, 38 area. Then at least it will give you some points, But this was the level where it's supposed to come. Then we can decide what to do. While ES was holding here, it couldn't break down, right? So most likely the NQ may do a fail breakdown here, like go up. But then there is no level here. This was a random bounce from 985. This was also random bounce from, this was not a random bounce by the way. This was like into the support, right? But NQ was not. So since NQ was a breakdown instant here, I cannot go long in ES at 84. Even though if I assume that it's going to be fail breakdown, I have to wait. Now when NQ went higher here, right? I am expecting some sellers here. Then NQ went higher here. Now I can say it's a fail breakdown. But by the time it was 10-10 and ES was already here, higher up. See, now I cannot go long here because location advantage is gone. See, so since I'm waiting for intraday setup, it never happened because price already moved now. Right? Based on 1 hour, yes, it was a long, but then intraday there was no short. So now it's too late. But at this point, price is telling me that okay, it wants to go higher, right? But it has to take out this to prove it, this highs, right? ES already took this high, but NQ was diverging again. ES was making new high, NQ was not making new high. See, again is a problem. So ES may do a fail breakout here if NQ is not moving high, and then you can see this down move, right? Then I said 23 should hold. Then it held, it went higher, but the problem is we can't go long here, it's in the middle now, right? So we watch this back and forth. Actually I tried it even, I tried one short here, didn't take a profit, I was thinking it may go down here, it did not come, damn thing came up and then stopped me out, right? And then I even held it up to here, then I cut it, so I lost 6-7 point here. Then I went long here actually, here at this pullback, somewhere around here. Then it went into profit. I didn't even take profit because I thought okay, now NQ will take out this high, right? Because by the time if you look at 1020, which is right here, internals were rising, right? Momentum was making plus 600s pretty much, right? Then ES was consistently making higher high. So I thought ES is in the same boat as NQ as yesterday. NQ was moving higher, ES was holding. So today ES is moving higher, NQ is holding. So eventually both will come in sync. So that's why I held it here. So I didn't trade ES because if you look at ES, it was heavily choppy. See that? If you look at this price action, this is all pure garbage, back and forth. Even though it's holding it, but you can't rely on it because there were intraday swings of 4 to 5 points instant, like this. See, this is not a clean price action, so I did not trade it this, but NQ I can. So here again it went into profit, but then again I held it looking for higher up target, and then damn thing came down, take out this low, stop me out. So that's how I lost my 14-15 points here. So at this point I decided not to trade. I said, you know what, it's better to trade in the noon now, because now the day is garbage. Okay, so after that no more trading, right? But then in Discord, so I went outside for some yard work, but then in between I continue to type, in Discord. So now let me show you. Okay, so this was the first tweet, Discord message, sorry, that I will start onward. So here I stopped trading, right? Then 1106, which is right here. Okay, that is why I am trading only after lunch. So here by this time I already said in Discord that I will do trading after lunch. In the morning now, I had 2 losses, I don't want to trade anymore, price is garbage. Okay, and then here big red candle, just ignore it. This was the talking about this big red candle, this one. I said it will go from 92 to 87 here, right at this time 1116, which is right here. I said it will go from 92 to 87. See that right there? See, but anyway I did not trade this. Then closing voice, I forgot to do that. And then here ES is not giving up at around 1152, which is right around here. I said ES is not giving up this level, which is right around here, that the message was. Okay, now here I said 84.89 buyers are holding it basically, right? And their target is 0608, this area. Okay, this is where I said that NQ's VWAP is the key, right? At that time NQ was pretty much around here, and then strong break above NQ's VWAP, holding, it will go higher up, and below it will, sellers will take their chance. Right here I said that, 1152 right here. Okay, so this was the trade, lunchtime trade. So here you can see that we are now entering into the lunchtime, 1158, right? Usually if price is choppy in the AM, in the lunchtime it will make a move. That is what I said, when price moves 12 to 1, right? So here I said that, right at 1158, which is right around here, and then you can see there is a move, right? There's a breakout, pullback, shoots higher, and then here also you can see the same thing, right here, 1158, right? Shoots higher, pullback, balance, shoots higher, right? Till 1 o'clock, pretty much. This is a 1 o'clock, right? And 03 was the level. Before that it touched even 06, right? So that was the move basically. Okay, then here at, what was the timing? And I cannot even see the timing, but anyway this was around 12:31 or 2. So $12.31 right here, right? So here I said this is the lunchtime longs, will take profit here in NQ 116.10, right, at this time. And so ES is 60608. It was timed with ES. Okay, so lunchtime long was here in this area. I said they will take a profit, right? So here assume, let's say they took a profit, right? And then you can see there was a chop, right? NQ went higher, correct, but then it couldn't hold on to it, right? It came back down, right? So this was a trap. Okay, now after lunch see here at 12:32, right at this time I also said after lunch pullback levels in NQ is 60 to 80. Okay, this is what I said. So after lunch, if it pulls back, it will go to 60 to 80, which is here, right? So I was able to visualize this price action right here when price was here. Okay, and ES, in that case ES has to hold above 93. So I was saying ES may come down to 93. It was at 06 at that time. I said it will come down to 93, which is here. Okay, now and then here any significant noon drop, which is around, what time did I wrote it, 1:33, right? So this is 1:33 time, right? So here I said any significant noon drop can bring NQ to 15,050 and ES 43.91. See, I changed the level. Instead of 60.80 I said 50, in ES 93.50 I said 91 now, right? Around this time, 13:33, right here. See, price was at the top, right? But I was reading this price action, that what is going on. Even though it was going higher, I was thinking if a drop comes, it will go all the way down here. See, now you understand. That's why I said take a profit here if somebody is long, right? Now you look for that idea that if it drops, it comes here. So now you have to line up a signals, right? So look at the clean move now. Okay, I'll show you. So now you start watching this damn thing, you know, and you start doing this. See, this is a balance, correct? One balance, and now it broke out, correct? This was a high, which also it was holding it here, and then it broke out, right? While I was, and here I said a drop may come, right? Not drop may come, but if it comes, this is the level they are targeting, right? 91 basically, which is right here somewhere, correct? So let's so now you watch this, right? So it up, down, holding, breakdown, correct? It was around 2 o'clock, right? Now you can see it here also. 2 o'clock was right here, right? So NQ was still holding about this 116 area, 110, right? So here you can see there is a clean cut breakdown, right? Now this, all these lows here are support technically. So you can see price pierced through it little bit, bounced back up, went down, pull back, right? That was your short right around here. So I'll zoom in, you know, so at least you will know. So the way to take this short is you wait, because this line was a Globex high, which is took out here, right? Technically it can act as a support now, right? And all these lows, so here you can see these lows were taken out by few points. Then price bounce to this balance bottom, see that here, then it cracked down, and then again somebody bought it at Globex high, right? Then it cracked down. So at this point, you know most likely it will go to that 15,050, right? So which I already told you, it may go there, right? So at this point, if after this breakdown, this is your short right there, targeting 15,050, and you are done. Okay. At the same time, if you look at ES, you know 91 is the target, right? So 91, which is this, right? And ES, you can see now this breakdown happened, right? Now this is your confirmation here. See this part, touch there, came down, right? Now you know sellers are here still defending this bottom. Now you want to wait for this area to be cleared out. See this low, this balance basically. Okay. Now look, balance broke down, right? Then balance here trying to go up, failed instantly. So now if you are smart enough watching all this thing, then this would be your short, okay, earlier short. Now let's say you may think, okay, so 93.75 was yesterday's low, so if I short at 98 right here, I can only get 93.75 because technically this is a support, right? Before that we have a mid, intraday mid, intraday VWAP, right? So there is a lot of support here intraday, where intraday players are playing, right? So you may choose to skip this short. It was around 229, right? So 229 NQ was right around in this area, right? So NQ was not ready for short at that time, correct? But you are observing it. We took a short in NQ at 1442, right? So at the same time you can see ES was right at here below this area. So now see, with this short you are timing it. See here, it took out this support, this support, this support, this support, this support, and this support, right? Now at this point it's not gonna look for 91. So if you short below this, most likely it will go to morning low, which is this. So now I'm going to move it here, or even this, or even 81. 81 was the level that I talked about it in the morning. So chances are high at that point, because it's completely failed trap buyers now here in this area. All of these buyers are gone pretty much. Look at the choppiness, right? All the buyers, all gone. This one shot. So now you look for this target. Same time NQ was here, so you get this point and you're done. So you don't want to be greedy targeting 81 or 84. Why? Or NQ targeting this. Why? Because day was choppy, and it may behave like this even before going there. That's why you have to take a clean cut short. See, this is a clean move, right? So that's the move I took it. I didn't take this, this is the only move I took it, and that's pretty much it, in both of them actually. So, and then it's done, and after that you can see it, NQ, slight new low, and then chop around, right? Yes, finally 81. Now hold on, see here, ES is not giving up 81, 84, right? That was my statement around 1158, right? So if you look at, now this is 81, right? And it was around 1158. So if you look at it, 1158, it was here, right? So do you see 81 here? There was no 81, right? It was only 84, but I choose to keep 81 because 81 to 89, that was the actual range from longer time frame perspective, right? So 81 was the bottom of that range. That's why I included 81. Now you can see 81 got tagged, right? So still buyers defended it. See that after doing this sell off, you see the buyers defended and was able to take back price all the way to 97. See, so overall neither side was active, but I can see buyers are defending 81 to 89, this area. And I think yesterday end of the video, I covered about, I talked about that thing. What is it? 3 boxes. This box, and this box. And you can see price is between these 2 boxes today. So still it is important to watch Monday. Something is going to happen. Price is either going to go this way, or from here it's going to go this way, and that will be all for today.